The sun had badly damaged the Wendigo. Apparently, nowhere was safe. That meant it was inevitable to spend time in dangerous places.
Ah yes, another behavioral block undone. And we're getting quite the band of merry alter egos for Harvey, aren't we? I think you get like, what, 6, 7, or 8? I don't remember how many behavioral blocks there are in the game. It's quite hard to remember for me. Let's see, how many do we have? Let's see, we have 3 more. 3 more, right. Using sharp objects, getting angry, and doing whatever you want. Anyway, let's enter dangerous places. And get in there. Now let's see if Edna's here. No, but she's been here.
At long last, Lily had reached her destination. She had faced 1,000 dangers. And finally, she now stood in Edna's hiding place. There was just one catch. Edna was gone.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna guess the note is going to tell us something. Okay, the only one of these notes has anything.
Edna had left a message. Hopefully, she was all right.
Lily, help! I'm being devoured alive by a giant tentacled creature. Ah! Ah! Dun 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 dun. Just kidding. I'm fine. I was just watching the bridge down by the river through my telescope. Dr. Marcel's minions seem to be planning something. I'll check it out up close. If I don't return, you have to get help. But don't worry, I'll be careful. Where are my kettle drum and my strobe flashlight? Dang. Well, see you soon. Toodaloo.
Lily was relieved by the letter. But what if Dr. Marcel's men had caught her friend? Lily had to get to the bridge and look for Edna. She would find Garrett there too.
I've never heard of a strobe flashlight. Isn't strobe lights like the thing that can cause people to have seizures? Like, who would buy that? There has to be a legitimate reason otherwise, other than people just going, eh, and shining it in people's faces.
That was a bad sign. Edna never went anywhere without her owl whistle.
But maybe I'm a bit nicer than most people, I'm not sure. But, let's see. I might as well look through the telescope while we're here. See what Edna was looking at. Pretty much the same thing we were looking at earlier, right? Alright, well, one part of me says, you should totally call it a day. I mean, But on the other hand, I want to keep going. Because I remember there's one kind of cute scene coming up. I don't say the word cute very often, but this is pretty funny.
This damn piece of junk. Can you believe it? We finally found the girl, and now the car won't start.
Should I perhaps push?
This car should have been inspected months ago. But ever since the accident, the doctor has let everything go downhill. It's a shame.
So, it was true. The attendants had already found Edna. Why wasn't Garrett doing anything? Lily somehow had to get his attention.
Well, it's a good thing we picked up an owl, it's not a pipe, an owl whistle, but alright, I guess we'll call it a pipe. Doesn't look like no pipe I've ever smoked anything out of, I'll tell you that.
It was hopeless. Lily would never catch Garrett's attention while the owl kept interfering.
And this is where you get to have a conversation with an owl. I didn't just stutter, you're literally going to have a conversation with an owl until you make it sad and it flies away or something. I don't remember what you're supposed to do, okay? I know there's a certain sequence, I just don't remember what they are. Alright, you're basically just supposed to... I see. See, now it's like a conversation going on, man. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do now, but... Oh boy. Oh, jeez. He just laughed. Which one of these would be the best response to that? You know it's a weird game when you're trying to tailor your responses to a bird. Or, I'm sorry, I don't know if an owl's a bird or not, but I think it is. Damn it. Thought that might be it. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this.
Lily was able to finally give Garrett the signal without being interrupted.
Okay, that... I just stopped talking because I was basically just hitting buttons there. I'm sorry if I just cut back and out of nowhere there, but... just keep pushing buttons. Eventually, it'll fly away. I'm not sure what I eventually did. I think I just did the same thing over again, but now we can finally give Garrett the signal.
Did you hear something?
I don't know. I'm still out of... Did you hear that too?
Someone's out there. Just wait. We'll take care of it. Well, who do we have here? But that's... Uh-oh.
The Phantom!
Yes, they're doing their best impression of Scooby-Doo. And I, for one, loved that show growing up.
Lily thoughtfully watched the fleeing attendants for a long while. She was used to having bizarre phantoms appear behind her without warning, but the way Dr. Marcel's minions had reacted surprised her. Usually, adults just ignore these creatures.
Yeah, well, these guys are just weird. I don't know. I mean, who actually freaks out when a mysterious phantom appears? A sissy, that's who. Okay, well, as long as we get the key here, and I think after we get this whole thing figured out, I think we'll probably call this a day.
The attendants had left their delivery truck behind.
I guess I could go to the wall. There's no harm going through this.
Lily! Oh, thank goodness. I thought they'd caught you. Unfortunately, Edna wasn't as lucky. I saw how she was snatched and taken back to the institution. This gives us all the evidence we need. I will contact the task force leaders right away. It's best if you stay put until I come back with reinforcements. However, it could take some time, and I can't guarantee that Edna will still be alive when we finally get the green light. If we're lucky, Dr. Marcel will torture her for a while before finally dissecting her or whatever else it is he intends to do with her. That would give us some time. She'll probably have to part with a few toes or fingers. Oh well, that's the way it goes. In any case, you wait here. I'll come and pick you up from exactly this spot tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, at the latest. Although the day after tomorrow is a holiday. But oh well, you'll see. Just wait here.
Lily would have really liked to follow Garrett's instructions, but, well, there were excellent reasons for doing what she did instead.
To quote Civilization 5, the only thing that saves us from the bureaucracy is its inefficiency. Pretty much sums up what's his name there's speech. I forget characters' names all the time, folks. It's not like I'm trying to or I just don't like the character. I just forgot what his name. Garrett.
The institution's post-Victorian masonry work had a friendly air about it. It was almost as if the architect had tried to spell out, "Welcome," with bricks and barbed wire. This unspoken invitation found its culmination in a nearly overgrown back door, and Lily intended to graciously accept it.
Is that a fancy way of saying they basically just don't want you here, but you're trying to rationalize your way around it? Because that's kind of what I got out of that. Okay, well, I think that's a good spot to end it here. Next time we will be going, hopefully, into the infamous asylum from the first game of Edna and Harvey. It's Edna and Harvey the Breakout, not Harvey's New Breakout. That's like a combination of the two. But let me save real quick here, and we shall get ready to call it a day. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or anything to say, please leave them in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. And as always, if you'd like to help support the channel, you may wish to like or even subscribe for easier access to future videos, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell, everyone.